Yo, what is going on, guys? Randall419, the man with the million, back again with another daily video. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully everybody is doing good. This is going to be a Rand's Indie Spotlight, my review for Aaero, which just came out today on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. It is developed and published by Madfellows, which is a two-man team, so it's quite impressive. It goes for the price of $15, although it's on, if you are a gold member, you can get it for like $12. And here's what the store description says about the game. So it says, speed through stunning stylized environments, tracing ribbons of light, releasing the energy in the music, battle strange enemies, and fight epic boss battles, all driven by an incredible licensed soundtrack. And that's the game in a nutshell. If you've ever played Rez, you know how the combat is, but the main focus on the game is these ribbons of light sections. So when the music's playing, you'll have this ribbon that you move your ship to with left stick, and the whole point is to try to stay on the ribbon as much as possible. And you can see in the upper left-hand corner my points, my multiplier. The longer you stay on the ribbon, the more points you get, and the multiplier increases. Obviously, it's a score-based game. There are leaderboards to compete with your friends, and normally when you're done with that section where you're tracing the ribbons of light to the music, you come to a part where you fight enemies. Now, you control the cursor with right stick, and when you hover over the enemies, you can lock on to up to 8, and then you fire with right trigger. Sometimes you'll notice that I fire like slow-moving rockets. Sometimes you'll notice that I fire fast-moving lasers. Now, it is a music game, and because of that, when you fire on time to the beat, right there, like you'll shoot a laser. But right here, I didn't fire the beat, so it's like slow-moving rockets. When you fire on beat, you get more points, so obviously you want to do that. So the game's kind of broken up into those sections where you do some fighting, you do the parts with the ribbons. On normal, they don't really intermix. You don't really have parts where you are on the ribbon trying to do the complicated maneuvers, because it is complicated in the beginning. You will kind of fumble, and you won't get 5 stars on a lot of the levels, because it is there's some skill and a learning curve to staying on the ribbon as much as possible, because the songs get a little more complex and the ribbons get a little more complex. So they don't really throw in enemies on normal when you're doing this, but they do later on the other 2 difficulties. Now, I haven't played Master yet because I haven't unlocked it, but I gotta say, this game is fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It exceeded all my expectations. I remember seeing a trailer for this on Madfellows' YouTube channel, and I'm like, this game looks pretty cool. It's like something I would really enjoy, because I'm a big fan of Rez. And the combat, well, maybe not as interesting as Rez. It's still damn good. I mean, you just lock over enemies, and you just pull the right trigger. The main part I really liked is the music and the tracing the ribbons. I thought that was a lot of fun doing that. And then when it intersperses on advance with you doing that on the left stick, trying to keep on the ribbon, but then also fighting enemies, there's a good sense of skill progression, because, and I'll get to this in a little bit, the game does get harder. Now, this is the main menu. As you can see, I have 2 of the difficulties unlocked, and Master is currently locked because I need to get 100% on both normal and advanced. You can see there's 15 songs. Each of them, you can get up to 5 stars when you unlock the next song by a certain number of songs. There's also hidden things in the level that you can grab, but these are all the songs. As you can see, I completed all of them on the normal difficulty, and I started playing on the advanced difficulty, which you need, I think, 90% of normal to complete. And if you want to unlock Master, you got to get 100% of everything. And you can see you need a certain number of stars to unlock the rest of the songs, which is kind of a bummer. I wish they were all unlocked, but for good reason, because as you play, you get better. Now, the game also features 3 pretty fantastic boss fights, and I'm going to show one off here because I thought it was really cool. Reminds me of like a worm from Doom. But yeah, the boss fights are really good. The music, that synth music, really is good too. It fits the game perfectly. I haven't heard a lot of the songs because I'm not into that type of music, but you know, it fit the game and what they were trying to convey. So I applaud them for that. They picked a couple songs I knew and a couple songs I didn't, but it works in the frame of the game. So I should mention also that the achievements. Now we get the achievements in here. I have like close to 500. You get an achievement for beating each song on each of the difficulties, as well as getting all the stars in the game and all the hidden items. The hidden items are kind of like these red circles hidden throughout the level that you kind of lock onto and shoot. And it's you don't have to get them all except for achievements. They don't really do anything besides that. But yeah, where you'll get stuck on is the difficulty. Okay, so normal's pretty easy, and by the end of normal, I was feeling pretty good about like my skill level, and I went to advanced, and I was doing pretty well in advanced. And they do kick up the difficulty, but then I hit like a wall in advanced, and I couldn't progress any further. So if you want to get all the achievements, and if you want to complete everything, like all 3 difficulties, you're gonna have to get really good at this game. There is a barrier of skill that a lot of people are going to hit. Because, you know, while you're doing this part here where you're on the ribbon of light and there's no enemies attacking you, that changes in the other difficulties. But I do feel that it progresses evenly. Like I said in the beginning, from, you know, I thought it was kind of tough staying on the ribbon in the first few songs, but by the end, and by the time I had 100% on normal, I felt like I had progressed enough where I could do advanced. So it does have that kind of skill advancement where it makes you feel good about yourself. But anyways, I really enjoyed this game, guys. I highly recommend it, even for $15. It's on sale right now for $12. I think it's a good pickup, especially if you like this type of game, if you like to see what's on screen, if you like the soundtrack, if you like the res-like combat. I think it's a great pickup for $12. I even recommend it for $15. The achievements are on the light side, especially if you're not good, but I mean, you know, achievements aren't everything. I just really like good gameplay, so I commend Madfellows for making an excellent game. So a lot of good indie games coming out lately. I give this game an 8. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Exceeded my expectations. I've actually been going back and playing it here and there because there's a few stages I like and a few songs I really dig. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more content, and I'll see everybody later.